Hi guys, welcome to Second Opinion. I'm Mika and today we'll take a deep dive in the latest iteration of Huawei's Nova line. Since everyone's out there creating content, we all know the value of having the proper gear to produce high quality footage. Camera equipment can be very expensive, so we look for the next best thing, a smartphone with good camera specs and rich features. With that in mind, Huawei introduces their so-called world's best selfie video phone in 2022, the Huawei Nova 10. First of all, let's do the unboxing. It comes with a SIM ejector tool, protective case, USB-C cable, 66-watt fast charger, and finally, the Huawei Nova 10. I was very surprised with how light and thin the Nova 10 is. It only weighs 168 grams and is 6.8 millimeters thin. Phones nowadays weigh about 180 to 190 grams, so this one is impressively light. As for the design, Huawei always delivers. The Nova 10 features a star orbit craft design, which showcases a subtle yet striking shimmering back panel. It comes in three colorways: Starry Silver, Starry Black, and Provence. It looks stylish and premium, which I'm sure will attract those who are all about aesthetics, although I find it a bit difficult to overlook the fingerprint magnet finish. In front, we have a 6.67-inch full-view OLED screen. There are three things notable about the display. One, it has an almost bezel-free curved screen. I've seen a lot of smartphones that have slim bezels on top, side, but they always seem to miss the bottom. I'm glad Huawei was able to cover all sides for the Nova 10. Second, it has excellent picture quality. What you'll notice about the front panel are the increased brightness, high contrast ratio, and vibrant display. Third, it runs on a 120Hz refresh rate with 2400 by 1080 resolution, which gave me a buttery, smooth interaction with the phone. All of which contribute to an immersive viewing experience for users. So you're in for a treat if, like me, you like watching Netflix series and TikTok or YouTube videos. Can I just say the lens module perfectly matches the overall futuristic design of the back panel. Anyway, let's start off with the 50-megapixel RYYB Ultra Vision camera. Huawei claims the main sensor increases the light intake by 40%, which should significantly improve the quality of shots taken in low light conditions. Here are a few sample shots taken in different lighting conditions. Shots taken in favorable lighting were very impressive. It produced images with crisp detail, good contrast ratio, and vividness. In the era of video making, captivating still shots should come hand in hand for a YouTube thumbnail and Instagram feed. You can even set the aperture depending on the background blur effect you're after. I liked how it was able to highlight the subject at the foreground while the background faded away seamlessly. Capturing in dark scenarios can be a little tricky, but the outcome managed to showcase some degree of sharpness, but it still lacked some brightness. Now we're finally down to the star of the show, the 60-megapixel ultra-wide front camera. With a 100-degree ultra-wide angle, you can show a better view of your surroundings or include more friends in a single frame in your vlogs. It has a wide range of features designed for vlogging, such as dual-view video mode, like the pick-and-pick, front-rear options. And it also has a story creator where you can choose from different templates to create video content. So you can get creative if you want to shoot short clips like a day in my life and get ready with me videos. Overall quality of selfies were good regardless of the lighting. It's also pretty convenient to have features specifically designed for vlogging. But there's a catch. Sometimes I look a little bit washed out in my selfies. So there's that. One of the upsides is how snappy and responsive the Nova 10 is. Switching apps and scrolling through social media felt like a breeze with its 300Hz touch sampling rate. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G processor and running on the latest EMUI 12 and 8GB of RAM, the Nova 10 worked pretty well even while playing graphically demanding games like Asphalt 9. I didn't experience any lags, which is important if you're playing competitively. The same is true for playing Mobile Legends. It also has 256GB storage, so you can download as many apps on App Gallery or Petal Search and shoot as many photos and videos. It's actually quite inviting to hop in the Huawei ecosystem given its recent, seamless and smart innovations. You can easily share files with other Huawei devices with Huawei Share. As you connect the Nova 10 to the Huawei MateBook, you'll be able to do multi-screen collaboration and see the phone's interface on your laptop. This way, you can easily access mobile files and drag and drop photos and videos, among others. I really like this new innovation because it helps you become more productive by allowing you to do everything in one device instead of switching to different devices every now and then. Charging with a 66-watt Huawei Supercharge took me 48 minutes. That's less than an hour, so it's actually pretty good. However, the price of having such a lightweight phone showed up in its battery life, since it only has 4,000 mAh battery. Although surprisingly, I was able to maximize its use during work hours and still have a lot of time to distress with my favorite Netflix series. The new Huawei Nova 10 received a few upgrades and downgrades, but I believe it was able to strike a balance with what it brings on the table. A lot of things make it very appealing to young users such as myself. From its striking design and vibrant display, to its highly capable camera setup and chipset. So that's our take on the Nova 10. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Stay tuned on our social media accounts for the price. Thanks for watching!